Emily Cooper.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I'm Emily.
Well, you don't have to move to Paris like Emily to put a little bit of the city of lights into your wardrobe. Trends from Parisian fashion are making their way into closets all over the world, including right here in Ottawa. And joining me this morning with how you can get in on this trend for this spring is lifestyle expert Afiya Francisco. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa. Thanks so much for having me. That's the cutest intro. You're so right.
I can't wait for this segment. I love Parisian fashion. So let's talk about your first tip where you say to embrace color combinations, even ones that seem like faux pas.
Exactly. So when I was there, it was February, and I was seeing a lot of like blacks and browns and navies, things that quote unquote don't go together. But for summer and spring, I've amped it up with red and purple, so made it really vibrant. Had a lot of fun with this. This entire look is from Winners, and what I love, of course, is that you can find those designer pieces like this dress alongside your everyday staples like the cardigan. And if this seems like a lot of color to you, like it does to me, just do it within your wheelhouse. So maybe the dress goes with a red purse as opposed to a full cardigan, or the sweater goes with a purple shoe. Also, we're having some playfulness here. You can see those fruit accessories. So this is all about setting rules aside and just letting your personal style shine through.
I absolutely love it. Adding those color combinations. Okay, let's talk a little bit about how we can bring the boho vibes to our wardrobes.
Yeah, so this one is all about like fluidity, femininity. We're talking about interesting looks. This entire look is from Walmart Canada. Love them as a one-stop shop for the entire family, whether it's in store or online. And what we're seeing here is that cool, like trench, of course, a classic piece, but then it's really anchoring this summer dress that's worn over a flared jean. Independently, all these pieces stand very strong alone, but together it feels like a very intentional, je ne sais quoi kind of vibe.
I love it. So many great ideas for us. And now we're going to talk a little bit about deliberate imperfections that we can add to our looks as well. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so I want you to take a look here. This look is entirely from Marshalls, and I love them, of course, because you're going to get those great trend pieces for great prices. And in the intentional distressing is, if we look at the hemline or at the sleeve, you can see there's that raw finish, and that's very much intentional. It gives this kind of worn look, something that's been used, you've had it for a while, and this single piece can update your entire wardrobe, so it doesn't have to cost a lot either. It's these intentional pieces that really kind of amp everything else up. And it gives that, again, I'm going to say that je ne sais quoi, because that's what it is with this Parisian vibe, that easy nonchalance.
A little edgy too, which I kind of like.
Yeah, right?
And lastly, your final tip, you say, forget about the trends.
Yeah, you know what? Throughout all of it, I want to emphasize that we're not getting things for one and done pieces. These are things that we're going to continue to use season after season. And especially here with this last look, this is one that's rooted in classics. So we have the denim jumpsuit with the nautical stripe, the silk scarf. This is all from Reitman's, which is a great Canadian success story. It's one of Canada's largest fashion brands. And these just really have that kind of quintessential Parisian French vibe with the stripe, with the silk, the denim. And you're going to reach for this time and time again throughout.
I love that look. I love that nautical feel with a little Parisian inspired as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. It's always great to get those tips, especially for spring fashion, even though it's snowing here today.
I know, same here.
It is coming. It is coming. Thanks again.
Take care. Thank you.
You're welcome.